is quite a good day for me since it's arm day. About to get an absolute good pump today, so yeah. Today I didn't really film that much just because I had to do something that I had to finish, but it's all good though. We're at the gym now, so that's all that matters. There we go. Alright, well, I'm gonna train some biceps, same with triceps, and I might try to do a little bit of forearms just to get a little bit like, what do you call it, just to look more fuller, but mainly focus on triceps as well. So, but other than that, I mean, I might try to focus mostly on tricep today, so I could just like get a good activation, and obviously tricep makes your biceps look bigger. So, but other than that, I mean, not much to say, but I might try to show you guys what I eat in a day. Well, today I had breakfast, so I had like eggs and sausage patties, like turkey patties. But what else did I had? Usually I have protein powder with some collagen, a little bit of chocolate collagen. But mostly stuff. I wish I had more pills, supplements and different stuff, so I can know at least what I'm drinking, or all that type of stuff. You see bodybuilders do that all the time. I see Chris Bumstead does that a lot, and it really does help. Like if you take any sort of pills, say like fish oil, it kind of helps with your skin, hair, your nails. Just make that a little bit more healthier and stronger, especially for like my bones, especially when I get older and stuff. So, but it's not really packed today, which is good. I mean, right now it's kind of like, I think right now it's 4 p.m. right now, so I think once it gets until like 5 p.m., it's probably gonna get packed. So, but might do forearms, triceps, and then focus on like biceps, the long head, the peak, the short head, and then the middle head. So like hammer curls, what else? Just find ways to stretch the biceps. It will definitely grow your peak out. Ever since I trained biceps and stretch it out, I definitely feel like my muscles tear up a lot, especially when you have those those stretch marks you see bodybuilders have on their shoulders and all that type of stuff. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, I'm gonna have to do legs tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so I have to do legs, and then train chest and back again, and then repeat the process. So, but other than that, I mean, let's fucking get started, man. So, too much on. Yep.
I'm left behind, obeyed the line, but always a goal. You're fully at the bottom line, I lie afraid. Are we in the same place? I'll be the wake-up call, I'll be the siren. It's nothing personal, but don't try to fight it. figured out I'm calling on a broken telephone. I should have learned, I would have known. I didn't know the answers. Bring it down, figured out I'm calling on a broken telephone.
Alright. We have finished arm day, so freaky, what do you call it? Freaky, sexy red type of pump. So technically today I went kind of harder just because I went like, yesterday I went to the gym, so I was like a little bit more motivated to, get an arm pump. But I was really trying to, grow out my biceps today by doing much, middle, inside curls like these, closer grip, and all that type of stuff. So, and for triceps, I really think my triceps are definitely growing, to be honest. I mean, you can see that right there. It's like, goddamn, bro. Like, holy shit, what the fuck? But anyways, I don't know what I was gonna say, but it's some up there. Yeah. We're gonna check the pump real quick, but yeah, for exercises for arm day, I really mainly try to focus on triceps. Same with forearms. My forearms aren't decent. I don't know if you can see them. They're decent. I mean, I don't really train forearms like crazy as much as like I train triceps and biceps. So really I need to train forearms a little bit more. And yeah, but this right here, this type of, what do you call it? This pose I cannot do, man. I don't know how they do that, but it looks so easy to do just this, right? But when you do this, I know you have to put your feet, your heel up on your feet, and then you just go down like this. But I can't get that like this. So let's see how, I'm gonna try to do it though. Hold on, let me see. Because first I thought it was like this, when you grab your other hand and you just like push down. Kind of works, but oh wait, it could be like this probably. Or like that. Huh. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely went hard on my biceps. You know what I mean? I try to go a little bit more hard at the end. You know what I mean? And that sounds kind of like a inappropriate ad, but I try to go hard at the end. But I am not as lean as possible right now. I feel like if I was like at least less weight, less body fat, I would definitely see the saturation. I can see my triceps. Like, I don't know if you can see the line through the camera, but I could definitely see my triceps. That's for sure. But let's do biceps. Let's see how my biceps look like. Probably need to step back a little bit more. Zoom in a little bit. They're not bad, honestly. The thing about my biceps, my left hand, every time I do like some curls and stuff or any sort of bicep movement, I really feel it more in my right one. So you can see the peak is more fuller. With my left arm, you can't really see it, which I don't know why. Well, obviously my right hand's more useful. I use this hand most of the time, especially for other stuff, but my left peak definitely grew for sure. You know, this used to be like way smaller, but you know, it takes patience. It does take a lot of what you call it, like years until you see your bicep like actually grow. You know, especially naturally. Like if you're taking steroids, obviously, you know what I mean. But if you're like consistent every single day, you're gonna definitely see more saturation, more definition, more muscle growing and stuff. So yeah, let's do some. Hold on, let me just check my back biceps. See that real quick, bro. Okay. I don't know how the camera pick up, but it should pop. You know what I mean? I think the most thing I lack is, you know, when I do a lat or any sort of upper body posing, I feel like my joint muscles are just like kind of stiff, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like if I do this right here, I can't be much, you know, flexible to, you know, hit that tricep pose as you see, you know, people do it up in the stage. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but it matters if I'm actually competing. So, but I think I'm end it here. I gotta go home. I gotta do some cardio. I was gonna do a little bit of boxing. I was gonna do a little bit of like hitting the bag, but not sure. I will see what I'll do for cardio. But next video, I'm gonna do a freaky leg day again. So apparently that video actually did good. I'm not gonna lie. Like it got at least 100 views and stuff. So I don't know why I'm standing like a dad right now, but yeah. So I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Because really, when I'm consistent with the gym and filming at the same time, most of my videos get like 1 view or 0 comments and 1 like. So don't be afraid to comment in the bottom below. You could be honest as possible. You could hate on me or whatever. I don't really give a fuck, honestly. Just be honest as possible and tell me what I need to do better so I can improve on my videos for sure. So what else? Yeah, but that video did good, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit more talking in my content. Even though I can be a little bit nerve-wracking and I can stutter a little bit and mumble through my words, it does give me a better opportunity to practice my speech. Especially I kind of got like a speech disability where I can't really say some words or I forget how to say some words. So yeah, so it's good to focus on like practicing my speech, especially if I want to talk motivation or just talking in general. So well, I gotta do some cardio and yeah, gotta go home eat. But I hope you guys enjoy this video and yeah, see you next time, bro.